if you're a Gemini, that's crazy.
Who asks for hot milk?
Who asks for hot milk?
On
I
a
mean, you know
first
what?
date? I'm a queen. Mom's an icon.
Mom's an icon. She's going to watch this and be the first commenter, by the way.
Hi, Mom! I had a shirt that said Mrs. Edward Cullen. I'm gay.
Literally ended a relationship. And
Oh my God. R.I.P. to that relationship. That's really you saying, I chose me.
Oh, a million. The first thought, the floss eyeliner hack. You got evicted. Falsies? I will never give up falsies. You have me torn. That's like asking to pick a favorite kid.
Ciao tutti, and welcome to another episode of unMASCed. Today we're going to talk about something that I know a lot of, and that's makeup. So a fun fact about me is that I actually went to school for makeup, and I worked in corporate beauty for 14 years, and I was a national educator. Makeup was literally my 9-to-5 job, and there was a time where that's all I knew, breathed, and existed. And I would leave the house with like a full beat, red lipstick, wing liner. But after coming out, something shifted. I started to do my makeup how I wanted to do it and not how I was taught and not what I was expected to wear. So now I just keep it natural. I keep it me, but I still love makeup. I still talk about makeup. It is a part of who I am. I just don't like wearing that much of it. Makeup is such a beautiful way for people to express themselves, to feel more confident from the inside out. Makeup shouldn't have rules. I said it. It should not have rules. So sit back, relax, and let's get unmasked. Welcome to unMASCed, and today we have the queen of the makeup beat, Jasmine, also known as Beauty by Minx. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel so honored to be a part of this.
I feel honored that you're here.
Yay! Claps. The snaps, the finger snaps.
The finger snaps.
Love it.
Who are you? What do you do? What's your content like? Let the people know.
Okay, well, I am 26 years old.
Okay.
And I've loved beauty since I was a child. And I think it's because I grew up with my mom, who is just, she was to me and still is the beauty queen.
Love it.
And I remember just looking at her makeup collection and being like, oh my God, like the glitter, the red lipstick, the wing liner. So I was always a girly girl. And it's so funny because I had like a tomboy face.
Okay.
But even though I
just complete opposite.
I know, but I still loved makeup during that time.
Love it.
Even if I didn't wear it out, I was like, it was just always an outlet for me.
Yes.
And I grew up right when beauty gurus took off on YouTube. So like I grew up watching the Michelle Phan, the Blair and Elle Fowler, and I was like, I want to do that. Yeah. So
and here you are.
And here I am. So
here you are.
Chase your dreams, because you can literally make it happen like that.
And
I started creating content when I was 18 years old.
Oh my gosh.
January 1st, it was like a New Year's resolution.
Okay. And you stuck with it.
I stuck with it, and I was born in Calgary, so I started it there, moved to Toronto, and I love the community here, and it just like took off from there.
Love it. So Calgary to Toronto. So what made you want to come to Toronto?
I just loved it. I would visit here a lot for my mom's work, or we had some family here.
Yeah.
And I was just like, there is so much going on. I'm definitely like a city girl.
Yeah.
I love knowing that I haven't explored everything that there is to explore.
Yeah, because there's always something to do.
There's always something to do. Yeah. And my mom was like, I think I'm gonna move, and she's my best friend. And I was like, oh, I'm going with you. Are you kidding me?
You're like, Mom, take me with you, please.
I'm absolutely going with you. I literally ended a relationship, and
oh my God. R.I.P. to that relationship. That's really you saying, I chose me.
Oh, a million. The first thought the first thought in my head was, and actually he asked me, and he was like, what are you gonna do now? And I was like, well, I'm moving to Toronto.
Yeah, you are.
So it was just the best decision. It was really uncomfortable at first because I moved in 2020.
Okay.
So during the lockdown.
Yeah, during the lockdown.
And I knew not a single soul here. So it was really isolated. But it was the best decision I've ever made for myself.
Yeah, and I feel like change can be so uneasy sometimes, right? But being able to like push through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes it.
Yeah. Growth is, I feel like you picture it as like this beautiful, oh my God, you're growing, you're blossoming.
No.
Growth is actually one of the darkest times.
Literally. It's like, you know that like army meme where you're like crawling through the mud? Where it's like not, it's like Iron Man or something.
Yeah.
You have the people crawling through the mud.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it is.
That and you're like, I'm barely making it.
Barely making it, like fully disheveled, but hey, you
we made it, and
We
I'm
made
here
it.
with someone like you.
And I'm here with someone like you.
And yeah, everything was great. Everything
love
was
it.
well worth it for sure.
Oh my God. What are your thoughts, I guess, on like gender, like roles or all of that when it comes to makeup? Like,
I just think makeup is for anyone and everyone.
period.
It is art. And
Yes.
I just don't think it's viewed as such by the mass public.
Yes.
I actually grew up, thank God I had my mom, because I grew up with a lot of people being like, why are you putting makeup on? Like, you don't need makeup. And I was like, first of all,
sit down.
I didn't say I needed makeup, but it wasn't seen. It's art. Like, it's a way of expressing yourself. So it doesn't matter like what gender you are, what you're into, who you are. It's like an outlet. It's creativity. I mean, I don't know if you can't see that. I don't know how to like, tell you. It's literally just passion like coming to life.
Absolutely.
So.
Paul said, you're born naked and the rest is drag.
I love that. An icon and a legend said it so perfectly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of hair.
Stop.
Please, like a moment for the hair.
You're so sweet.
I'm obsessed with like your hair. It's gorgeous. Like, what is the secrets? I feel like people are gonna be like, tell me. I can already see the comments. Tell me the secrets for the hair.
Oh my God. You know what? I actually never used to use heat on it. Like,
no?
Ever growing up. I think this past year, just because of events and stuff like that, I was like doing a little bit more of like my at-home blowout.
Okay.
But like for my first 24 years of my life, like I barely touched my hair because I didn't know how to do it. Like,
fair.
Makeup is where I stop. Makeup and clothing, that's where my skills end. And my hair, I just used to braid it, put it, in a braid at night, oil, wash it every like twice a week, 3 times a week.
Because overwashing the hair can be horrible for the hair.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like not good. And so many people are like, what do you mean? You're not supposed to wash your hair every day. Like,
yeah, no. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. You
ripped your hair.
Shouldn't.
What's happening? But yeah, no, thank you. Other than that, genetics, like shout out to mom and dad for sure. My mom actually, I got her hair.
Yeah. Mom's a queen. Mom's an icon.
Mom's an icon. She's gonna watch this and be the first commenter, by the way.
Hi, Mom.
Best friends. When I say my mom's my best friend, it's not because I'm like, oh, I don't have any other like I'm with her for life. I don't know if she knows that. So she's she gets it. If something's a little bit risky, she's like, go off, queen. Like, that's
period.
what she's like, okay, girl. Or I'm like, Mom, should I post this? And she's like, why wouldn't you post it? Absolutely, go for it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think having people around you that like believe in you and like tell you like, oh, like do it. Like that's so important.
For sure.
But I feel like, I don't know, maybe you're like me sometimes. I get in my head about like what I'm posting sometimes. It's almost like that imposter syndrome. Do you ever experience that?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. All the time. I think as creators, that's such a universal experience where we're like, I think from the outside in, everyone's like, oh, they know what they're doing. But we're I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm winging it.
I'm literally winging it. Someone's like wanting to get into content. Like, what tips do you have for them?
Okay, consistency is probably my number one. It sounds, everything I'm going to say is cliche, but it's cliche for a reason because it works. So consistent posting.
Yep.
And whatever that might look to you. So if it's like every day, that's great. If it's on all platforms, that's great. But I don't want to ever tell someone that could be overwhelming. So it's like maybe a couple times a week, and that's consistency. Yeah. Oh my God, don't compare yourself. That would be the death.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, do not compare yourself.
Yeah, and I think it's so easy for people, even if you're not a creator, to like go online and just scroll and be like, oh, this person's doing this and this person's doing that. Yeah. And it's horrible. And there's like this quote that I heard that's comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes, it's so true.
And it gave a little bit of an intro at the beginning of who you are, but I want to dive a little bit deeper before we go into some more makeup questions. Okay. So do you know your zodiac sign?
I am a Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Like someone that when you meet someone, you're like, what's your zodiac sign? Or is it kind of like, doesn't really matter? Or...
if you're a Gemini, that's crazy. That is insane. I used to be the girl that was like, guys, come on, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Gemini, Scorpio, blue, purple, like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And then I met.
And then you met a Gemini man.
Then I met a Gemini man.
Do you talk about your dating life a lot or not so much? I feel
not so much.
Not so much.
There was like an ongoing joke in the summer how I was like, oh, I'm single and I'm dating Bob. Do you remember Bob?
I remember Bob.
Bob's done.
I love
Bob's
Bob.
probably a Gemini too. But I'm very much single.
Very much single.
It is what it is. Like I'm just not ever gonna settle, and
Pure as you shouldn't. You shouldn't
I
settle.
know, but it's scary out here. The dating game is absolutely
I
scary.
hear the dating game is real scary.
The dating apps will never see my face again.
What's the worst date you've been on?
Oh, I think this one happened early on to me, and I think it's a reason why I don't go on many first dates. I was in high school.
Okay.
And it was like my first date, and it just came out of nowhere. And I remember I was sitting down in like my school, and this guy was like, well, we can go on a date. And I was like, that's not how that works. Like, I don't know you. And we went out, and mind you, it was like December in Calgary. So it's like -20. And we went out for dinner, and I'm with this man, and I'm like, first, who are you? I was like, I don't even know this man. And I was like, just not feeling a connection. Like, why did I go on a date where I didn't even physically find you attractive?
Yeah.
And so we're done eating, and then we're driving back. He's like, you want to go for a walk? I was like, a walk?
A walk in -20?
A walk, and snow was everywhere.
No.
And
Jail.
I was like, jail. And he was like, I'll give you my jacket. It'll be so cute. And I was like, okay, so we're walking. And I'm like, I'm about to catch hypothermia. I'm suing you. This is insane. This is crazy behavior.
Yeah.
And then finally got back in the car, and on the way home, I'm like, oh, this is not it, right? This is just not it. So then he drops me off. I'm like, perfect. I'm golden. He's like, let me walk you to your door. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good. And he's like, no, your mom's home. Like, I want her to see that I walked you to the door. And so I'm like, okay. And so I knocked on the door, or I opened the door, and my mom saw us, and she was like, oh, how was the date? She's like, she's such a hospital person.
Yeah.
She's like, come in, like, come in for like a hot drink. It's so cold out. And like,
He's trying to wipe
he's
you
behind
up
me. And
immediately.
I know. No,
He's like trying to get in with the fam on the first date, asking for that hand.
And you know what's crazy? He lived a minute away from me, like steps away.
Oh my gosh.
Which ended up not being great. My mom can't see me. She's not catching it, but he's behind me, and I'm like, no, it didn't go well, right? I was like, what would you like to drink? Even though this is a first date, what can I get you?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll take hot milk. Hello? Excuse me? Hot milk.
I have no words.
Have you ever heard of this in your
That
life?
is serial killer behavior. That is diabolical behavior. Hot milk?
Hot milk. And we are not even a dairy household. I don't know how we ended up having a carton of milk in the fridge regardless. And I was like, hot milk? And he was like, yeah, hot milk. He's like, what? You can't warm milk up?
Okay, I actually gag when people drink milk, and the fact that he was drinking hot milk.
I don't know what was going on with his insides.
No, girl. I'm like so disgusted right now.
Right? He looked at me as if I was crazy.
You're the freaking crazy one. Who asks for hot milk?
Who asks for hot milk
on a first date?
I'm gonna
like
pick
at
it back
least
up.
Save that weirdness for like 5 or 6, 7 dates in. Like,
that's a red flag.
Don't show you're crazy right away.
Absolutely, that's something you keep to yourself. I was trying to gaslight him all night into thinking he was tired. Yeah, no, we're sitting. He's drinking his hot milk that I served him, and I'm like, man, it is late, and it's 7 p.m.
Oh my god, girl! This man made you walk in -20 weather, and then pretty much invited himself in to meet your mom, and then ignored your mom and asked for hot milk.
Yep. Right? You know what? The lawsuit's coming quick.
Get hot milk out of our brain.
I feel validated though, because this is my truth coming out like 10 years later, and
speak your truth.
I've been holding in for a while, and you know who you are. That's crazy work.
I hope you see this and are like, I'm never gonna order hot milk again. I feel like you will. And you're gonna do my makeup soon.
I'm gonna
which
do
is
makeup
really
soon.
exciting. We're so private as people, right?
Yeah.
And we choose to share what we want to share, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, hard to like get out there.
Yeah.
So what's one thing that you wish people knew about you?
I'm very emotional.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll just do two parts to this. I'm a very emotional girl.
Yeah.
And I feel like even maybe people in my family don't perceive me as that.
Okay.
I'm like the hidden emotional girl.
Oh.
And I also think that when you are looked at as and this I've gotten the weirdest comments, but like when I'm like, yeah, I'm into makeup, I'm into beauty, fashion,
Yeah.
automatically you're kind of given this label as, oh, she's high maintenance, stuck up, right? And I'm like, I'm a silly, goofy girl.
You are a silly, goofy girl. You're funny as fuck.
Oh my God, thank you. And so I don't like that that kind of stereotype. So I wish people kind of knew that I have a lot of feelings, and I'm definitely not this girl that's gonna walk into the room and be like, I'm better than everyone. I don't believe that at all.
No,
so,
you're like super humble, super sweet, like
thank you.
like a fucking queen.
As are you.
Truly. But no, super kind and everything
Thank you
too.
so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we love an emotional girl.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, the feelings flow.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of girl that sees like a sad commercial, I'm bawling my eyes
You're
out.
bawling like those dog commercials.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I cannot.
Absolutely.
I'm a manifestation girly.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
No, you are too, though.
I am a huge manifestation girly.
I see your
What is like your biggest dream? Because we speak it into existence, girl.
Oh my God. My biggest dream. I have like a couple major goals for each area, like in my life.
I love it.
And so if you were to say like overall career,
yeah,
my biggest dream is to have like my own clothing company.
I love it.
I'm a fashion girly at heart.
It will happen. It will. It will happen.
Oh my God. Connect more with the brands that I truly love, like whether that be like a brand trip. Those make me cry. I bawl my eyes out. Ultimately, like helping people, whatever that might look like. Like if it's a tutorial or if it's me showing my acne on screen and normalizing it. Yeah. I'm trying to be as authentic as I can in the videos and take away that whole like every beauty content creator is perfect and there's no flaws, and I don't want to ever give that false impression out. No. I do it from a viewer's perspective. I'm like I don't want to be like affecting a young girl coming up in the world and she's watching her favorite beauty guru and there's a million filters. Yes.
Brands that you want to connect with more. So what are those brands? Tell them. They might be watching.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no pressure. Like I love NYX Cosmetics. Yes. I have worked with them. I was so fortunate, but I think a lot of something I want to disclose is a lot of the partnerships I have, and not a lot, all of them, have been because I've been a fan and like a lover of them for like 10 years. Yeah. And so NYX, I was fortunate enough to work with them, but I love them. Like I will never stop loving them. I think that they're such a great, accessible, fun, creative brand. I love Maybelline as well. I love ColourPop. They have a special place in my heart. Huda Beauty, just because she is...
Love to see you on that campaign.
Oh my God.
Like, I want to see you on there.
Oh my God. I would just... Huda is one of those brands that if you go through my TikTok, you'll see me being like day one of me trying to get Huda's attention. Like I did everything I could to get Huda's attention. And when I made it on their PR list, like a few years ago, I was like, this was years in the making. Yeah. MAC, iconic brand.
Iconic brand is MAC.
I feel like we all grew up with MAC.
Yes, we did. Okay, let's talk about makeup trends.
Right.
Because I know you have some that you love and some that you hate. So what's your favorite makeup trend? Favorite
makeup trend has to be the 2016 full glam. So I'm talking cut creases. I am talking baking. I am talking the full coverage matte foundation. Yeah. There's some, not so okay parts of it, like the gray contour with no blush. Oh. Yeah, that was probably some Edward Cullen stuff right there. For sure. However, iconic nonetheless. Edward Cullen is so fucking hot.
I had a shirt that said Mrs. Edward Cullen. I'm gay. Like Team Kristen Stewart. That's what I should have been. Your least favorite trend, if you could take any trend and throw it in the garbage, like R.I.P.
20, right? She's like so true queen. 2020 clean girl makeup was such a dark time in my life. Sometimes less is more, but for me, sometimes more is more.
Yeah. Weirdest beauty hack that you have?
This one was it received some heat, but the floss eyeliner hack, I don't know if you saw me
Yes,
do
I
it.
did.
Okay, it actually does work.
Yeah.
And I caught heat for that.
Did you?
Yeah. They were like, actually, one person that was a dental student in another language reposted my video, and they were like, they're not flossing, but they're using it for makeup. I was like, first of all, my dentist loves and adores me. I've never had a cavity in my life.
It's actually called a carabiner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Teach you some gay history right now.
The
class has started.
When lesbians couldn't really be out and open about being lesbians, they would put carabiners onto their I think there was a specific side, I could be wrong, but flagging tool to say like, oh, I'm a lesbian.
And now I know.
And now you know. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right.
All right. We love a good activity on unMASCed. So today, I am going to get a full beat down by Beauty by Minx. Hey!
The glow is glowing.
The glow is glowing.
Especially during like the winter months when there's no sun. And I'm like absolutely pale.
I can't do Canada anymore.
Like your skin doesn't need any help. This is actually wild.
You know what I've been using?
What?
So I get like fungal acne. Yeah, so I've been using anti-dandruff shampoo on my face for fungal acne because I've been going to the sauna a lot, which I feel like is helping my skin. But it's making me like get, sweat, which creates fungal.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Rare Beauty.
Oh, the Rare Beauty. Okay, this is also one of my favorites.
Okay, they really did their thing with this.
They did. Like it's, and it like dries to a powder, which makes.
I don't know about you, but I love a really bright under eye.
Me too.
And I go kind of 2016 with concealer, like the triangle.
I do the triangle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Yeah, triangle of light. You need it.
I love to layer concealer, so I like to make it really bright on the inner corner, and then I kind of I don't know if you do this, but I let the concealer dry down so it gets more pigmented.
Yes. I'm literally yawning. Like you have such an angelic touch. Who the fuck did I marry?
Had me awake the whole
week.
Like I was, and I'm still in bed, and I think she's thriving as she should be. But this powder's really nice. Actually. This is the first time I'm trying the Tower 28 powder. Everyone like raves about it.
And you know what makeup I really love doing? I love doing like theatrical makeup. Like I would,
My Calgary friends, like their childhood friends, and they ride or die. Like they're always supporting me, hyping me up, and it's nice to have that. Can you look at me? It's nice to have that when maybe you have moments where you're like, am I doing good? Like, tried this lip click?
No.
It's like a hybrid lip balm gloss from NYX.
Oh, it smells really good. We're done. Ooh, look at this glow, like her. So I'm a big games girl.
Yes.
I love playing games. It's like a secret. It's actually not a secret, but
very much. Are you competitive?
Very.
Yes.
Are you?
Oh my God. Family game night is absolute war.
Right?
For sure.
We're going to play a game.
Okay.
And it's going to be called This or That. And I'm going to say 2 products and you have to pick.
Okay.
Which one?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. I think I'm going to like break some hearts, but I'm ready.
Absolutely. Milk Hydro Grip or NARS Creamy Concealer.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say Milk Hydro Grip.
Milk Hydro Grip. Okay. Milk Hydro Grip or Tarte's Shape Tape.
Shape Tape. This is 2016 in me.
Yep. Okay, so Shape Tape or NYX Buttermelt.
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 Sorry, Tart.
All right, so NYX Buttermelt. Buttermelt. Or the Maybelline Eraser Concealer.
Oh my God. An icon.
I know.
Like
I know. 2 iconic things.
I have to give it to the eraser.
Eraser. All right. So the Maybelline eraser, or
Oh no.
Max Spice lip liner.
Oh, you're gonna have to pry Spice out of my hands, okay? At the end of the Spice. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Max Spice lip liner,
Mm-hmm.
or Rare Beauty's liquid blush.
Oh, Spice lip liner. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Spice lip liner, or Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lipstick.
You know what's so crazy and controversial? Like, I like Pillow Talk, but I'm not obsessed with Pillow Talk.
Fascinating.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
No, yeah, Spice.
Spice. Okay. Spice. So Spice lip liner, or L'Oreal's Lumi Glotion.
Spice lip liner.
Okay. Spice lip liner, or Anastasia's liquid lipstick.
Spice lip liner. I had my fun with Anastasia liquid
did.
lipstick. Absolutely.
Yeah. Spice lip liner, or NYX blurry primer.
Spice.
Okay.
Spice is taking it home.
Spice is taking it home. So Max Spice lip liner, or Max liquid liner.
I don't know if I've ever tried it.
Oh, it's good.
Is it?
It's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Spice because I can't say it for sure, but it's Spice.
Okay. Spice lip liner, or NYX's liquid liner.
Oh, that's so tough. I'm so boring. It's gonna be Spice.
At least you're consistent.
I'm
Spice.
loyal. I'm a loyal girl.
You are.
But I do love the NYX liner. Oh my god.
It is good. Okay, so Max Spice lip liner, or false lashes.
Falsies. Oh my sorry, Spice babe, you got evicted. Falsies, I will never give up falsies. Spice, I said I'm loyal, and then I kicked it right out.
Yeah.
I love falsies. I will
Yeah.
always be a falsies girl.
Yeah, falsies are great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so falsies,
Okay.
or glitter liquid liner.
Oh my falsies.
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 Okay. Falsies, or Huda's powder, setting powder.
You have me torn.
I
That's like
know.
asking to pick a favorite kid. That is.
You have to.
Oh my god. Her powder is just phenomenal. I'm gonna say falsies, but I would miss it every day. I would miss that powder. I dream of it for sure.
That's fair. So falsies.
Falsies.
This is a tough one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Falsies.
Yeah.
Or the discontinued NARS lip lacquer pots.
What I would do to get those back truly deserves to be in a museum. I think I would dump falsies for them.
Yeah.
That's like,
iconic.
You're like, oh, I'm just holding up an iconic NARS discontinued makeup item.
Yeah. So you have to send her a discontinued
Both
lip
of us,
lacquer.
please.
Both of us, please, and thank you.
Thank you.
And that is our game.
Please. Like,
Love that.
Yeah, if I've ever played anything against someone I'm dating, I'm like, I'm taking you down.
I respect
that. You're my opposition.
I respect that. I like being competitive. I think it's great. People get butthurt. I'm like, sorry, you lost.
And I will bring it up for the rest of the time.
Period.
Like,
thank you so much for having me. Before we go, do you have anything that you want to plug or tell people what's coming out?
Well, just like more content coming your way on Beauty by Manx on TikTok now that it's unbanned.
There we go.
I think. Pending.
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, and yeah, those are all the platforms I'm on right now.
Amazing.
So follow me.
All right.
If you want.
Follow. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Give you a little hug.